Okay. Wow, hi YouTube. This is Child of Aura Reborn. This is my first Fire Emblem Heroes video. So I got a microphone recently and I decided I'd try it out and see what I could do with these videos. I've kind of always wanted to join this scene, but I've been a little bit nervous about joining it, so this is my first time here. Please don't judge me too harshly. So we're gonna start off our videos with a Pirate's Pride summoning for Tibarn. And hopefully I can get Tibarn without running out of all my orbs. I've had times where I've tried to summon for him and, you know, hasn't worked out before. That was when he first came out though, too. That was last year during, oh goodness, what was it? The Goose Rollers, I think? It was not a good time. So hopefully this is my first time doing a video. I'm actually doing this more to talk with you guys because I honestly want to meet some new people and maybe, you know, talk with people, get friendly with people. We'll see. If you can't tell, I'm super nervous right now, so... alright, here we go. First I'm gonna redeem for the Leaf and Nana's battle too, though, because I haven't done that yet. Let me see. I could go for green, because I actually need to merge on some of my other characters right now. Hopefully it's Ross. I've been trying to merge on Ross recently, and that has not been going so well. Okay, 2-star. And it's Hawkeye. Well, I need to build Hawkeye later, so probably keep him. But yeah, anyways, just to start off, let's go with a question for you guys, and then just answer in the comments, and I'll probably read out some of your answers next time. So, let's start it off with, let's see, what's your first crush in the Fire Emblem games? So, I know everybody kind of has that one character that they've fallen in love with, and for me, there's a multitude of them, especially started during Fates. I think my first crush was back in Sacred Stones. So I didn't marry. I had a crush on Cormac because I thought he was just a really good character, and I thought he was adorable too with the talk about kittens and stuff. Oh, Kaze, okay. I don't need to merge him yet. I actually need to merge his brother though too, because I started a build on Saizo. Let's keep going. Let's see. Anyways, first crush was Cormac in Sacred Stones. And I was so happy when they brought him to Heroes, because I think his actor did him justice, and I think that... What? Oh, never mind. I think basically they just did a really good job picking actors, and I think the thing I've enjoyed the most about this game is that they've managed to find actors who do, most of the time, they find actors who just do a really good job, and sometimes you hear something that you don't normally expect from the character. Like, I know most people talk about him kind of having an Australian accent, and you can kind of hear it in some of his lines, but I think it fits for him. Wait. Oh, nope, it's Lucius. I need to work on my Lucius too, because he was something I started off with when I first played the game, but I didn't really keep building him, so let's see. So that was my first crush ever, and my first technical game was Fates. I played Sacred Stones when that Nintendo Ambassador program came out. I still haven't finished Sacred Stones though, I need to. I think I am on Erica's route trying to get... Oh, okay. Let me Jacob right now. I was on Erica's route trying to beat Leon. By the way, I still don't know how his name is pronounced. We've heard like 3 different iterations, same with Azura. And I'm sorry, I'm calling her Azura. I don't care what everybody else says. So, my first technical game that I finished with Fire Emblem was Fates, and then I went out and bought Awakening. I'd like to... Ooh, that's right. Okay, quick note here. So, I have an Azama that's like 8+ merge, and I need to merge him a little bit more, because I thought I had him 10 merge, and I guess I didn't, so that's good. I'm going to keep him. I run the Fortress Defense 3 on him. I think it works pretty well. He's not super tanky, but it's kind of funny to use, you know, to... Oh gosh, I hate seeing that silhouette. I'm sorry, Sarah, I don't care much about you. Let's see. Not gonna summon for green unless that's the only one there, because I really want to only focus on Tibarn. Mainly because I like Veronica. I kind of like Xander, but not too much. and I don't know who the other two are, so I want to save up my orbs, especially because I want to see who the new heroes are going to be soon. Okay, Leon. Not too interested in him, but we'll see. Okay, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. So, first technical game was Fates, then I went out and bought Awakening, and then I've been trying to buy the Fire Emblem games from there that have kicked off. So I bought Echoes, and oh my gosh, let me just say, it makes me so sad to see people just kind of shunt Echoes away to the side. Because I think it was a really good game, and I think people kind of just ignored it because you couldn't really romance anybody in there. Not gonna lie, if I could romance somebody, I'd romance Saber. He's really handsome. But Echoes had so much going for it. It was full voice acting. I hands down say that Twilight of the Gods was probably the best end theme. Okay, this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I know people aren't gonna like this. I'm not a huge fan of God Shattering Star. I think it's great. It's a great song, but oh hey, Saizo, perfect. I think God Shattering Star is a great song. It just doesn't do anything for me, especially because I didn't play Verdant Wind. My first route was Azure Moon, and I don't know, even Apex of the World wasn't my thing, so we'll see. Oh, there's one green orb. Maybe I should go for that one. But we're focusing on Tibarn right now, so let's see what we can get on that. And another Sarah. So hopefully whatever I'm getting from this, hopefully I can get enough feathers. I have a couple of merge projects that I'm working on right now. You know what? I didn't properly really introduce myself. If you're here on my channel for the first time, you probably don't know who I am, and you probably haven't seen some of my previous videos. This is my first time doing a Fire Emblem Heroes video. If you look at my previous videos, it's either posting... Oh shoot, I'm trying not to curse. So I guess it's just, a bunch of garbage, or that one video. The one video I'm most famous for was a cosplay video where I dressed up as Adachi from Persona 4, and I did the dance that he does from Dancing All Night, which is the DLC song The Fog. Oh gosh, that video kind of blew up too, and it was really funny because when I was recording that video, it wasn't a whole lot of people paying attention around me, but when I posted it online, it was, Rice, I'm not interested. When I posted that video online, I got a huge influx of people who were just like, oh, this is awesome, I wish I was there for that. A couple people said they were there at Fanime, but they didn't see me. So, sorry, maybe sometime I could do the dance again. I'm not getting a high gray orb count on this. Let's see. It'd be nice if I could get some 5 stars other than Tibarn, but Niles, I'm not interested in you. Oh gosh. So, again, just to reiterate my first question. So what's your first Fire Emblem crush? We'll start from there. Leave your answers in the comments. In the next video, next summoning, whenever that happens, I'll read them out. And we'll kind of make this a back and forth, because again, I really want to meet people, and I really want to talk with people. And I think this is a good opportunity to do that. Alright, let's see who this next one's gonna be. Again, if you can't tell, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm super nervous. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm hoping that as this keeps going on, I can kind of ease into it. There's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that, I don't know how they manage to do it, but they manage to sound upbeat all the time, they manage to not trip over their words, and I guess it's just practice, so, this is where I'm starting off. But hopefully I can make this a regular thing, I'm not sure. And we got one single gray orb. This game really does not want me to get Tibarn. Let's see. Nope, Nana, I'm not interested in you. If we're being honest, the only reason I'm really going after Tibarn is just because I have a huge crush on him. I think when IS was developing his moveset, it was crazy because they gave him Gale Force. I think they've seen what people have been setting up on him too. And it's just a nightmare when you look at those skills and the stats too. I already have enough troubles with people running Tibarn with Gale Force and Aether Raids too. They just destroy and decimate. It's not fair. Especially because I don't play with favorites most of the time, and most of my favorites kind of got the short end of the stick when they were included in here. Especially, okay, I think the one who got the biggest short end of the stick was Python. That just sucked. They massacred my poor man. I feel like they should have given him something different. Hopefully, if he gets a refine, it's going to be something that maybe works off of his attack and speed. I gave him the bouquet bow from Luis because I felt like that. Oh, nope, I don't need you, Tanya. I gave him the bouquet bow from Elise, and I heard, or not Luis, and I heard that it stacks. So I started using him. I asked people around. I said, "Hey, what's the best build for Python? What can I do for a beast skill?" And they said Desperation. And to be honest, Desperation saved my butt on a couple of the, not the Grand Hero battles, the Legendary battles, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm not having the best luck with this. I could use a 5-star right about now. Anything, even a Pity Breaker, I don't care. I think it'd be great if I could get a Brave... Oh, that hurts. Okay, let's just go with green. Let's go with 2 green. Again, if I get Xander and Veronica, that'll be fine. I don't care too much. I like them both as characters, but I do need to be conservative with my orbs because I don't spend money. I try not to spend money. So let's see. Okay. It'd be super nice if I could get an extra Ross, please. Oh, nope, it's Raph. Oh, well, I feel like I'm not going to have the best of luck. If I get all the way down to 0 and I don't have anybody, I'm going to be kind of sad. Okay, there we go. We got a gray. So let's see. Kind of sucks, too. They removed some of the... Right when they announced the removal of some of the 5-star heroes, they announced Brave Veronica was getting removed, and that was depressing because I'm still trying to build my Brave Veronica. I don't know how some of these people manage to get 10 merges on these heroes. I have the worst luck trying to summon for them. So let's see. And when I'm not playing Fae, I do play a couple of other video games, or mostly I draw in my spare time. If you see the background image on this video, that was something I've been working on for a couple of days. I am not the best at drawing. I started back in high school when I was about 14, 15 years old, and it's kind of funny because didn't really know what I was doing when I was drawing. I had printer paper and I was sketching with mechanical pencil, and I wasn't really sketching or breaking it down. It was mainly just I look at something and I draw it, and oh gosh, some of my old drawings were such a mess. But I've been getting better. I don't know. I have a friend who's in art school. She has made leaps and bounds, and I'm super proud of her. I have just been self-taught most of this time. So I'll see tutorials, I'll see breakdown images. I only really started getting the hang of anatomy about this year, half of last... Ugh, Niles again. Sorry, if you can tell, I don't like Niles. There's actually a couple of characters in Fates that I'm just not a huge fan of, and if we're being honest, the fact that they released Fates characters, like, they released all the royal siblings and all the retainers, and I think that screwed over some of the best characters in the game in Fates, because there's a lot of characters that had story significance, and I think it was sad that they kind of got pushed to the side because of the retainers, especially because some of the retainers, I don't know, they don't really? Alright, there we go. Some of the retainers just don't have very good personalities, or their supports with Corin just don't work. Like, for instance, Haaaa is a really good character. What? Okay. It would have been nice if I got her on the other banner, but let's see what we got here. Minus speed plus res. Oh, I was gonna fodder her for distant counter, but that's actually really good. Alright, we'll keep her. Oh man, but this means it's gonna be harder to get Tibarn! I wanna bring the birdie husband home. I have a friend who really likes birds. I asked her, I said, what do you think of Tibarn, like, husband material? She said the long hair doesn't... Oh, okay, Forest. gotta start building him up too. Now that I have Forest in the game, I have the complete family triangle. So I have Leo, I have Charlotte, and I have their son Forest. And I kind of want to do the same build, like I want to build teams based off of some of the ships I did in the game. Oh, that's right. Okay, back to Fates though, back to some of the characters. We want to talk about characters that I think deserve to get in the game over some of the other ones. I'm still waiting for Shura. Shura was the character that I married. He was my husband. I loved him. And, oh, Varion. Sorry, Varion, I'm not interested. Oh, Shura was such a sweetheart. And he was so integral to the story. I thought it was interesting the fact that he was tied into the reason why Azura was in Hoshido. And then he comes back to join another forest. Baby, I love you, but I can't... I don't want to work on summoning you right now. So Shura was just an integral part of the story, and I think it just sucks that he hasn't been included. I actually think he should have been included over Tibarn in this, and I know I keep fawning over Tibarn, but Shura was a pirate for that one level in Conquest. I think that counts. That, or we should have gotten Pirate Saber. I think that would have been a really good alt, especially because it's been 3 years since Saber's been introduced into the game. Let's see, is there another pirate character? I don't know, I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but those are the two I wanted to see mainly in the game. And as much as I like Tibarn, I feel like his alt wasn't as different as his regular outfit. Not to mention his skills kind of aren't as different. You could technically run the same skills on regular Tibarn that you do it on Pirate Tibarn. It's not a different stat set, so yeah, I'll be forever sad that Shura's not in there. Okay, 1 gray, I guess. Let's go for that. There's like 3 characters I've been waiting to get into this game. I have like a husband list of characters that I'm still waiting for. So Shura was the first one. Oh, okay, never mind, Matthew. I saw a delay, I thought maybe that was a 5-star. So Shura's the first one I want to see in the game. From Awakening, the guy I married, I want to see Priam. There's a couple of people who said that they wanted to see Priam, and I think it would be a good opportunity, especially because we already have Ike in the game, and that would expand upon Priam's backstory, because we didn't see a whole lot of his, you know, heritage in Awakening. We kind of just saw a bit of his personality, and I think he has a great personality. I know everybody's gonna say that he doesn't have enough, and you're right, he doesn't, but that's mainly because he was a paralog unit, and they didn't even integrate him into the game. I thought that was a darn shame. Oh my gosh, this gray orb count has been screwing me over. I might actually cry if I don't get Tibarn by the end of this. I am only searching for one. I'm not greedy. I just want to... Clarine. I just want to get one character from this spanner, and it's just Tibarn. I want to be good and just keep saving. We're down to like 170 orbs. That is not fun. Would really love it if they could just give me a higher gray count. Please let it be Tibarn. And it's a 3-star. They don't even have the decency to give me another Azama. Let's see. Oh, that's right, back to the husband list. So Shura, Priam, and then I actually added a husband before I saw a husband get into the game. I want to see Dedue from, you know, the Blue Lions route, from Azure Moon. I actually was kind of upset that we didn't get a GHB Dedue, especially because we ended up seeing technically 2 alts for Edelgard before we saw Dedue. And I think he would have actually been a good grand... Ooh, 3 orbs. He would have been a good Grand Hero battle unit. And... I don't know, they've been giving the Black Eagles route a lot of priority. And I get it, a lot of people like Black Eagles. I totally respect everybody's opinion. But I think the happiest I was when Blue Lions got priority on that summer banner. Although, to be honest, I feel really bad for Golden Deer. You guys have just been passively sitting there, patiently waiting for some Golden Deer representation. I actually want to see Raphael from Golden Deer. I think he'd be a good... Marin. Okay. I only had one, so that's kind of nice. I think Raphael would be good. Or Ignatz. Ignatz is such a sweetheart. it's just kind of hard to figure out who they're gonna put in the game, and I guess it's because I don't pay attention to the popularity banners or the popularity polls when they show, you know, who people like the most. And I know a lot of people like the Black Eagles route, but please just let some of us poor Golden Deer and Blue Lions people get some characters in this game. Especially because they have picked the worst options for Grand Hero battles. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of the Flame Emperor being in. I would have actually liked to see maybe Manuela come in as an extra unit. It kind of sucks that they started removing... So I'm sure you guys remember it, but last year they kind of experimented with including the regular four character setup, and then a 5th character as 4-star, 3-star fodder. They saw that with Valbar, and they saw that with Ross. And I kind of miss that because it gave us more opportunities to see more characters in the game. Oh, Klein. Sorry, Klein, I don't need you. But we got to see more characters in the game, especially because now they're just demoting the other characters, which I don't think is a bad thing, especially because I like having 4-star Mercedes so that I can start building her, but I also like seeing more heroes. And I think it would have been really great if we could see some of our favorites snuck in. Like, for instance, that Fates banner that came out this year. First of all, they put that filthy man Iago in. I was so mad. Because that would have been the perfect opportunity for sure to be in, but they kind of just, you know, shunted him aside. And they put Iago in. But he's a really good unit, so I guess I can't really be too upset. Oh gosh, what's the count now? I'm at like 100 and something orbs, and I still haven't gotten another 5-star after Nagi. Oh, who'd like to get Tibarn? Nope, that's Setsuna. Oh gosh, I don't know, I like Setsuna too, I haven't built her though. Like I said, the retainers are okay. There's a lot of them that I like, but again, I feel like they got priority over more interesting characters. I would like to see Orochi in this game. Maybe Orochi will be the 4-star demote if they do another Fates banner, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So, I think we've been talking about Fae for a little too long though. Maybe we can switch the subject. So, I do watch anime. I watch a lot of anime. But it's all over the place. I know there's people who just keep up on new anime. I don't know how they do it. Because it's just hit or miss for me. Let me see, last year, I don't know what came out last year. Last year, I think we had To the Abandoned Sacred Beast, which if you don't know what that one is, it's, oh gosh, I don't want to be mean. It is kind of lower quality animation, but the story's really good. The story's worth it. It's basically about imagine Full Metal Alchemist if they put priority over the Chimera characters. That's kind of what it is. So the main character has to go on a quest with one of the other characters in the platoon that her father was in. They were all basically experimented on, and she wants to figure out why this one character is going around killing all of his former platoon mates. So she goes with him, and it's a good anime. Again, it's low budget, but it's really good. So there was that one that came out last year. Maybe that was 2018. I can't keep track. 2020 has just been a whirlwind of amnesia and being unable to keep track of time. So there's that one. Oh, I know a good one. Okay. If you guys haven't heard of it, I highly recommend Vinland Saga. I think you guys would like that one a lot. Just as a precursor, it's super bloody. It's by the same company that did... So, underrated anime, Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. That one was really good. Same studio did Vinland Saga. And then for more common knowledge, it's the same studio that did Attack on Titan. So the animation's really good. And the story is just fantastic. And I think the characters are what bring it in the most. You have like a huge range of characters that you want to try to figure them out. Like you have the main character Thorfinn, who starts off as this happy, you know, bright, cheery 6-year-old boy, and then you just see him go into this downward spiral, and he is traveling with the man who killed his... Oh, okay. let's go ahead and fix some of that. So I gotta go send some people home. Again, I'm hoping I get enough feathers for some merging because I need to merge Ross. It's actually, I've got 4 or 5 projects I need to merge. I need to merge Ross. I need to merge Cormag. And also Renea. I'm trying to work on a Renea build. I wonder if I can find her really quick. But let's just keep focusing on summoning. So let's remove some of these characters. Let's remove all of these characters. Oh, sorry, that's my dog. Tex, come here. Come here, buddy. You don't need to bark. Tex, come here. Sorry, I've got 2 big dogs. If you guys hear barking, that's going to be from my dogs. So I have a little pit bull mix and I have a Rottweiler, and the little pit bull mix is the one who's trying to figure out what's going on. Come on, you can go back on the bed. Go on, buddy. Go in timeout. Go in bed. Sorry, I call it timeout. He's not actually in timeout. He's just going back to lay down. Let's get rid of Matthew. I don't need Matthew. I'm not merging Chad right now. I definitely don't want Niles. I'm gonna keep Virion because I need to merge him at some point or another. Basically trying to work on merging all my 5. Oh, I don't even have a 5-star for Virion. I need to start on him. There's a lot of projects I need to start on. But again, my primary ones are Ross, Cormag, and Renea. And I'm trying to do a good build for Renea. I sacrificed Summer Camilla because I don't use her very often, and I got Camilla burnout. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure most of the fandom did too, because I remember the one point where they were releasing new banners, and every time Camilla showed up, that dislike bar was through the roof. So, alright, you know what? I think that's enough. Let's just go back to summoning again. Hopefully this video doesn't take too long. And again, hopefully I get Tibarn by the end of this. We'll see. Mainly I need to just stock up on the grails so that I can actually work on Tibarn, or not Tibarn, so I can work on Cormag and Renea. My Cormag build is complete, so I got lucky. I got a Summer Lynn and I foddered her for Sturdy Impact. I was almost gonna fodder my extra Summer Ingrid, which I didn't want to do that. By the way, Ingrid's a sweetheart. I love her. Out of all the female Blue Lions characters, she is the best. She's just such an angel. I love her. But I don't want to just fodder her for anybody, and I didn't want to just fodder her for Sturdy Impact. I think what the end result is going to be is that I'm going to try to fodder her on Jerome. I actually have a Jerome that I've been meaning to build. His B skill was Vantage, and it saved me a couple times, but I also think that Summer Ingrid's B skill could help me out a lot, especially because I run Iote Shield on him, and he's got a decent defense that he can take arrow hits and not get killed. We're down to 121 orbs. I'm only summoning for 1 hero! Why are you trying to punish me, game? I don't like this. Another 3-star. Another Gaius. I'm sorry, Gaius. You're not my type. Oh, wait. Continue summoning. What am I doing here? Let's see. I feel like they gotta start including some more beast units in this game. I'm actually surprised they didn't include a beast unit during the Easter route. Oh, okay, there we go. Another Azama merge. We can get a high Azama merge. So, let's see. Please give me a higher count. Okay, I got a conspiracy, and I'm sure this is just me. I feel like this game tries to study which orbs you're summoning for, and then just gives you the lowest orb count for that. Because every time I've tried to summon for somebody I want, it does not give me a high orb count. I've seen times where it's like people will get like, I mean, look at this. It's like 3 red orbs. I've seen times where people have gotten like 4. I haven't gotten that luck yet. Alright, we're down to 107. If all I got is a Nagi out of this, I'm gonna be super sad. And it's another 3-star, yay! It's another Azama. I actually don't need another Azama. So, oh, I think I got sidetracked again. So we were talking about anime. So, To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts, Vinland Saga, I recommend those 2 for sure. Those were 2 of the ones I checked out. I got my sister hooked on, oh gosh, what was the show? Oh, Promised Neverland. I got her hooked on it. My sister doesn't watch anime. Nobody in my family really watches anime. except for me, but I managed to get her to watch one episode of Promised Neverland, and she got addicted to it. She said frick. Okay, I guess I'm going for red. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be mad if I get frigid. I'm not going for her. Oh no, Puff of Smoke. I don't let it be a 5-star. Let it be somebody okay, Ogma, alright. Ogma? Ogma? How do you pronounce his name? I'm not sure. I don't know. I like the artist for Ogma, but I don't like some of the anatomy choices that he has, especially that bicep. That bicep is just bothering me. I wish they could fix it. Okay, Puff of Smoke, please just give me Tibarn. I've been trying to save and so... Boy, I'm not having the best of luck with this. I'm hoping we'll get more Radiant Dawn Path of Radiance units too. I haven't played the game, but I've enjoyed seeing the units that have come from the game. Like I said, Tibarn, the whole primary reason that I'm summoning for him. But I also like most of the Lagoose units too. I thought Kanegus was a really good, kind of interesting character design. I like the voice that they picked for him. People had an issue with his voice because Mordecai's voice was a little bit lower than it. I think the actor did a pretty good... Oh, I'm getting sidetracked again. I think the actor did a really good job though, because it's not necessarily about the deepness of the voice, it's about the tone, and also the accent that he brings to Kanegus too. I don't know if anybody in my audience is gonna, would have watched this show or not. There's a show on Netflix called Troll Hunters, and there's a character named Drawl, and Kanegus's voice kind of reminds me of Drawl. It's got that, I don't know what the accent is, but it adds to the character, and I think it adds to Kanegus. I'd like to see his nephew, Skirmir. I think that would be an interesting unit to add. Although, who knows how they'd add him to. I feel like he'd be a monster to try and deal with. Brady, I really was not trying to summon you. 79 orbs. Oh my gosh, please kill me if I don't get Tibarn. I thought maybe I'd get him in the first 100 orbs, but it doesn't look like it. I probably sounded a lot more cheerful when this first started, but now my optimism is just shot. And Gaius, I don't care much for you. Oh, you know what? If we want to talk about awakening units that still need to get in, I'm still waiting for Muriel and Laurent. Especially because Laurent's the only child that hasn't gotten in. We're basically reliving his trauma in Awakening. My poor guy. And actually, you know what? I think what would make it even worse is if he didn't get him until 2 years from now. And that just adds up to the 5 years that he wasn't with the main child crew. Okay, let's see. 1 gray orb. It's like my last drop of sanity, just 1 left. Let's see. Nope, Rebecca, I'm not a fan of you. Haven't played your games. I don't know, maybe I should go back and play some of the older games. Pretty sure, what was it? Is it Shadow Dragon that's on the DS? Kinda want to try that one. I know when that banner came out, wasn't really interested in any of the characters. I thought the artwork was great though. I really like the artwork for Male Chris, because... Oh, never mind. It kind of matched the artwork that I've seen for the game. It's kind of similar. Maybe it's the same artist, I'm not sure. I'm gonna sound like a real idiot if it does end up... Wait. Nope. Oh gosh. If you can't tell, I'm really frazzled. My dwindling orb count is starting to worry me. I mean, if all else, the good thing from this is that I have a... Norn, I don't care much about you. The good news about this is that at least I have a foot in for the Fire Emblem community in trying to summon. And hopefully when I do my next videos, I'm going to be a little bit less rambly, a little bit less nervous. Because again, the whole reason I wanted to do this is because I like talking to people, and you don't get a lot of communication in the comments of other videos. Like, there's a lot of people I like talking to, and I've, commented on other more prominent YouTube videos, trying to talk to people. It's like, okay, who are we going to see next? This character looks great, It's more or less about the community for me. So let's see. Oh my gosh. My luck just sucks tonight. Really just sucks. please. I'm starting to regret that one summon for all the, you know, for the 2 green orbs. Maybe I should have just kept conserving. It's Echidna. It's Knuckles. Or actually, no, wait, what's the... I'm blanking out. I'm a Sonic fan, I should know this. Tikal or Shade, I guess, would technically be it. Yeah, by the way, my interests are super annoying. I'm a Sonic fan, just to start that off. If we're talking about Sonic, though, since we're on that subject, and since I need something else to distract me from 37 orbs that I have up there, boy, isn't that fun. I started off with 370. Oh, thank you! 3 orbs, 3 gray orbs. Something to take my mind off of my dwindling orb count. I'm a fan of Sonic games. I've been playing since I was a kid. My first Sonic game was Heroes, and oh my gosh, I treasure most of the Sonic games dearly. I know people didn't like Forces. I didn't like Forces. It wasn't a terrible game. I actually thought that the custom character was really fun, and I thought it was fun to play during the custom character levels. But overall, the story just sucked. They took a character that had a lot of potential in Infinite, and they kind of just went the lazy route. And I don't know if it's just me, but like the character of Sonic has been on this trend of just kind of becoming a cynical... Oh my gosh, 24 orbs. Oh, help me, please help me. So the character, I don't know, the character Sonic's just been on this trend of just being kind of a cynical jerk. And it's like, you don't really enjoy the games and you don't cheer for the character when everything that he's spouting out, Clarine, I don't care about you. Everything that he just spouts out is just like really snarky one-liners. It's just like, you know that one person that you hang around and they're just a snark all the time? That's kind of what Sonic is now. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna end. I started with 372 orbs. I was optimistic. I thought I was gonna get Tibarn by the end of the night. I only got 1 5-star hero, and that was not Tanya. Oh boy. Let's see. This wasn't a good way to start off my first video. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are not gonna be, you know, sticking around after this. Pretty sure a lot of people wanted to see success and all they're seeing was failure. So, I apologize, everybody. If you are watching this video and you do think it's... Ah! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, we turned it around! Thank you! Oh, he's so handsome! And we're done. Oh. Oh. I'm not gonna complain. I got the character. It's not about the stats, it's about the character. You beautiful man. Okay, well, I hope this ends up being something that you guys stick around for. All I got was Nagi and Tibarn, but, you know, that's what I was hoping for. 9 orbs. Oh my gosh, if they create a new banner soon, I'm not gonna be prepared for this. Okay, well, let's see. I need to start clearing out everybody, so let's get rid of all the nanas. I'm gonna keep the Mercedes. I'm gonna get rid of Lissa and Emerin right now. And Sarah and Maria. Oh gosh. If you guys do end up sticking around with me, thanks a whole bunch. I know I just kind of rambled a whole bunch, talking with a bunch of ums and ands, and hopefully if I keep doing these videos, I'll improve on that. Oh man. That was some awful luck, but I'm super glad it turned out okay in the end. Not awesome, but it turned out okay. I can't even focus right now. I should be sending home like the max limit of characters, and I'm not. Get rid of Nana, get rid of Lissa, get rid of Lucius, get rid of Soph, keep Legault, because I still gotta do merges on him. Oh, wait, okay, that's the limit right there. Oh, boy. I'm not very good at commentary videos. I'm hoping in the future I'm gonna improve. If you've seen some of my other videos, I do best when I'm talking to other people, especially because the conversation will take itself somewhere else. If you've seen my videos, if you're checking out my videos right now, you'll notice that the only 2 videos I really have like actual commentary on was 2 of them. There's one where it was about 4 friends and I, and we were in a car going up a scenic route to a hiking trail. and it's a bunch of us just screaming our heads off and losing our minds and, you know, sharing the last 2 brain cells between all of us. And then the second video was a friend of mine and I watching, it's not Japanese, it's technically Korean. It's a Korean movie based off of a Japanese movie that's supposed to be the unofficial sequel. I'm not going to say the names because I'm going to butcher the names, but I'll probably flash it on the screen. And I'll probably leave a link to those 2 videos if anybody's curious, but I don't think anybody will be. Oh, Tibarn. Finally got you. That whole summoning session sucked, though. Thank you for sticking around if you did. I know this video is probably over like 30 minutes long, but I'm super glad you guys decided to stick around. Alright, I think that's the end of all the characters I summoned. I don't think I need to send home anybody else. So, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that in the future I'm not going to be so nervous. I hope in the future I'll have more things to talk about. And please leave your comments, talk amongst yourselves, leave any questions for me. I'll read questions out, I'll read answers out, and I'm hoping I get to know some more of you in the future. So, I'll see you guys then.